This is a coin minted by Julius Caesar in North Africa, 47-46 BC, while he was in the process of defeating his enemies in the civil war that had followed the crossing of the Rubicon. And it shows on one side of the coin a head of the goddess Venus. Now, it was perfectly common practice to have the heads of goddesses on your coins, but traditionally in Rome, this had been done to symbolise the values of the whole Roman people. This portrait of Venus here is slightly different because she is being portrayed very specifically as the ancestress of Julius Caesar and the Julian family. And emphasising that point, we have on the other side of the coin Aeneas, who was the son of Venus. He escaped Troy carrying his father Anchises on his shoulder. You can see here on the coin, carrying the palladium, the symbol of Troy, in his right hand. Aeneas escapes Troy. He sails to Italy. He becomes the ancestor of Romulus, the founder of Rome, yes, but also of the Julian family. So essentially what Julius Caesar is doing here is equating his own fortunes with those of Rome. And if we move on to another coin, we see how this process develops once he has become dictator for life even. It was minted in 44 BC and it shows a living Roman, Caesar himself, and Caesar is the first living Roman to be shown on a Roman coin. And on the other side, again, we have this image of Venus, now even more clearly than before, installed as Caesar's personal protectress. This did not go down well with Caesar's peers, and it's no coincidence that within only a few weeks, really, of this coin being minted, Caesar ended up murdered on the Ides of March. But Caesar's death did not end the ambitions of one member of his family to seize complete power. And this coin shows Julius Caesar's adopted son, his great-nephew, the man who was originally called Octavius, but when he becomes Caesar's adopted son, he takes on Caesar's name, so it's best to call him, I think, the young Caesar. And there he is, absolutely unadorned, stamped on the coin. So what we see wonderfully illustrated through the parabola of these three coins is the process by which the Roman people began to be habituated to the rule of autocratic warlords.